Hi guys, you're watching 1700 and we are here at the iconic Corner Hotel in Melbourne, but more importantly, we're here with Paul and Roy from Mutemath.
Hi.
Welcome guys.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Now, this is your first time in Australia, obviously.
Yes.
And we know you've been looking forward to be coming down here into Australia, playing for all the Aussie fans and Aussie punters. But I wanted to share with you guys, you haven't been in Australia before, and we do have some iconic tastes. So I woke up this morning and I thought maybe you guys need to try some Australian foods. Okay. So this is what thing we have. It's Vegemite on bread, so you guys can have a piece of that if you want.
Sure.
Beware, it's a pretty distinctive taste. You might like it.
Do you have anything to drink just in case? No?
I don't think
some water.
so. Yeah, we'll get some water.
I got it. Okay, there we go.
Try it on. But you've been, obviously you're in Australia. How was the taste?
Tastes horrible.
Like I said, it's a pretty iconic taste. Roy, you don't have to try it if you don't want to.
I'll pass.
But you guys have been playing at Groove in the Moo all across Australia. The fans are loving you. I mean, you've come here, you brought the love to the fans. The fans are loving you. How are you guys feeling about how the tour has been going so far?
The tour is great. I mean, the thing that is wonderful about this lineup is, well, first of all, it's very Australian act heavy, which is wonderful because it's an education for us and all this new music we've not heard of before, which is all brilliant. We were just talking about we're probably gearing up for an Australian invasion that's about to happen over in the States. I can't wait for all this stuff to get over there.
I mean, your new record is obviously a peak in your career as the band together, Odd Soul. You guys self-wrote it, you self-produced it, you pretty much took control over the whole entire record. How important was that for you guys to have pretty much complete control over this latest record?
It was essential to the creation of this album. Yeah? Just because we didn't have, it's basically just the three of us. Our old guitarist left. So it was Paul, Darren, and me in Paul's house, basically recording and writing and collaborating, and no outside pressure from the label, from managers, from whoever, and just really vibing off of what we wanted to do to make fun music that would translate into our show.
We had a very clear idea what we wanted this record to sound like, we wanted it to feel like, and the only thing we knew we needed to pull that off was just isolation.
Yeah.
And it took us about 8 months, and we were finally happy with it. And we took it to the label and played it for our manager for the first time, and they liked it. We don't set too many parameters when it's time to create. You just kind of turn on what's ever going on in your subconscious, and you just let it go. And you just trust your instinct that if it's good and everyone in the room is vibing off of it, then go with it. I remember the only thing we said before we started making this record was we had just worked on the live record, and we narrowed it down to, okay, we like these 3 songs the best that went over. We have fun playing with them. The crowd seems to have fun with it. I remember it was Typical, Break the Same, and perhaps Spotlight or Reset. We narrowed. I said, let's just make a record of those. And that's what we tried to do. Okay,
well, you guys are obviously going to be doing the rest of your shows. I think your last show is in Bunbury. You're going to be doing the last Groove in the Moo tour. Then
we have a Perth show.
Yes, in Perth. Yeah, you got the Perth side show as well. And then you're going to the States.
We are.
Then you're doing your Honda Civic tour, and then that's August, September. Do you have anything else that's going to be in the works?
We're doing a fall tour.
Yep.
We're going to do a second leg of this Odd Soul tour that we started earlier this year, and then we'll probably be done by the holidays. But in the middle of all of that, we're going to try to be writing some new stuff.
Well, hopefully we'll see some more magic from you guys not too far from the future. But
thank you.
Guys, best of luck with all in the future. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us.
Cheers.
You're watching 1700 guys with Roy and Paul.